Hi, today is January 26, 2023, and this is our business opportunity to discuss the partnership that we have here that is blessing so many. I'm Deetra Clark, and I will be your host tonight. So I'd like to start by sharing my screen to share with you what we have to offer tonight. So the name of our company is Purium. It stands for pure and premium. And 28 years ago, one of the owners of our company, Dave Sandoval, had a mission to have regenerative farming, foods available to everyone that were not impacted by pesticides and glyphosate, herbicides, and really were the purest, highest quality of foods. And so he was doing organic regenerative farming before it was even cool. And the government got involved and really wanted him to move towards conventional farming. And he fought that movement and won that case in the Supreme Court. And from that case, we have what you and I now see in the stores as the USDA organic seal. So Purium has been around for 28 years, but we moved to a social sharing platform about 13 years ago. And the social sharing platform is what we're doing right now. It is being in this Zoom space. Sometimes we're face-to-face in person, sharing the mission of our company, which is food should be a right and not a privilege. It should be available to all people. And we are a farm to family manufacturer providing access to pure, organic, premium, convenient, storable food delivered across North America and Europe. And Purium was new to me 2 years ago. So a little bit about my story. I am from the South. I'm originally from Arkansas. And Arkansas is actually considered a food desert because we have to travel a little ways to access organic food. So I came from a small town called Conway, and some places had organic food, but mostly we had to travel to our capital city. And anytime that you have to travel to get organic or regeneratively grown foods, that is considered a food desert. And so because Dave is aware that this is a problem and so many people that you and I know are suffering with dis-ease, which is common but not normal, he started this movement to be able to not only share regenerative organic superfoods, but to spread the mission and the message that suffering is optional. Suffering is optional in our health. Suffering is optional in building wealth. And the planet that we have been given to steward, it should not suffer either. And so the way that we share our superfoods is to really uphold our 3 pillars, which are planetary health, human health, and financial health. So 2 decades ago, when Dave started the superfood company, and when he originally got the vision of what he wanted to do, he met a woman named Amy Venner, who is the second owner of our company. And he changed her life by sharing superfoods, by sharing that a problem that she had in her health, which she shares very openly. She had chronic acne that had plagued her for many years and had gone to all the doctors and tried elimination diets, but it really worsened with time. And Dave used something called carefrontation to really let her know that what she was suffering with was optional, that he could help her. And he used the superfoods to transform her health and made a believer out of her, and she became a partner. So these two together now share a unified belief that raw organic superfoods should be affordable. So our superfoods are around $11 to $12 a day. And if you've eaten out recently, you know that you probably can't get very much at a restaurant for $12 in one setting, let alone 2 meals a day is what our superfoods are for about $12 a day, which is fantastic. And it's sustainable. We like to share the importance of soil health and less than 1% of all food is grown organically. So that means most of what we see in the store is conventionally farmed, fast farmed. So that means that shortcuts have been taken, lots of pesticides and herbicides have been sprayed on those crops. And when we take that in, it damages our gut. It also creates dis-ease and distress in the body. And we believe that we're suffering at rates that are really at such a rate we can't handle the infrastructure. And so we're wanting to reverse that, because our children, I have 4, our children are the first generation of children predicted to not outlive their parents because of the declining quality of our soil health and our food. So Purium adheres to a farm to family philosophy, and that just means that we're the manufacturer. We control all of our processes. So everything comes from our farms to our trucks, and then we take care of the packaging, shipping. So there is no middleman. We handle everything from start to finish. And I actually was at our farms and our headquarters in May of last year and was able to see our processes. And it's incredible the care that each employee takes in packaging and handling the superfoods so that they're sent out in a way that is full of love and quality. And we use all organic, live, activated, sprouted ingredients. So what that means is we don't heat anything. So we use proper crop rotation. We use spring water. We use green manure. Our farms are at least 100 miles away from any kind of industrialization, which is really unheard of. And then we pick them at peak perfection. So that means we don't pick them early. Most crops are picked early. So when you pick a crop early, you're missing a lot of the nutrients that should be in that crop. It's kind of like taking the baby away from mom before baby is ready to be born, right? There's a reason that pregnancies go to 40, sometimes 41, 42 weeks, because the baby knows when it's ready to come out, and so do our crops. So we pick them at the right time, and then we wind dry them. We never heat them. And the reason that we don't heat is because when you heat something, you kill a lot of the nutrients in it. And so it's really important to us not only to have quality crops, but to make sure that in our process of breaking them down and packaging them, that we don't lose nutrients in the process of that. And we believe that the quality of our food directly impacts the quality of our life, which is why such care is given. So our promise to purity and potency. And we like to share this because every company is different, and purity and potency means different things to different people. I was a part of another health and wellness company for 5 years, and that company marketed as a gut health company. What I did not know at the time was the difference between whole food source supplementation, which is what we have here, and isolated supplementation. And there's a huge difference. I never really understood the labels and what the ingredients that were on the labels. I just knew that it said things like natural. It said things like quality, and it said things like pure, but those things don't equate to organic, non-GMO, or whole food sourced or regeneratively grown, which is why our promise to purity and potency matter so much. So we actually have an in-house microbiologist that runs every single ingredient through 5 tiers of quarantine before they match it. And so when I started Purium, there was a batch of Epigenius family shake, which is one of our most popular shakes that everybody loves. And there was a small question. It wasn't even found. It was just a small question that there could be a trace of something that Dave didn't approve of. And so he just threw the whole thing out. because his promise to purity and potency matters so much. It was found that there was nothing in that, but he wanted to make sure. And so I take a lot of pride in that because everyone in my family uses these superfoods. I use them personally. And so I take a lot of pride in knowing that I'm partnering with someone that is very ethical and that stands by his promise. So purity to us means no trace of heavy metals, no GMOs, no pesticides, no herbicides, no insecticides or biocides, no binders, fillers, colors, preservatives, or additives. And every one of our superfoods is USDA organic certified, which remember I said at the beginning that we have the USDA organic seal because of the owner of our company, non-GMO, vegan, and kosher. And coming in the next few years, there will be a regenerative seal. So our 4 main products, these are kind of the pillars, our most popular sellers, if you will, are something called, it's the ultimate lifestyle transformation is essentially what these are. That's what I started with. And these have been strategically put together to address all needs in the body. So addressing deep alkalization and nourishment at the cellular level, repairing the gut and pulling out glyphosate. And glyphosate, for those who have never heard that term, is the main ingredient in Roundup. It is a chemical pesticide that is patented as an oral antibiotic, and it's a neurotoxin, actually, and it's sprayed on all of our crops. It's in our water. It's in the air that we breathe, and we are inundated with it. We started spraying this on our crops in 1980. I was born in 1981. So that means I've never known a world without glyphosate being sprayed. And that's really, really very sad because there are so many conditions that we see every day, and glyphosate is the culprit. Diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, adrenal fatigue, migraines, autism. In therapy, which is my background, we call it being on the spectrum, everything from Asperger's to autism to ADHD, asthma. All of those conditions have their base in gut damage, and what damages the gut is glyphosate and chemically filled foods. So I'm going to start from my left and go to the right with just a brief overview of our 4 main products. To my left is this Super Amino 23. This is organic non-soy legumes that actually they were originally created by an Italian doctor to help with keeping the muscles healthy. So these are incredible for repairing joint, muscle, and connective tissue. They're great for feeling satiated and energy. I take 10 a day, 5 before I work out and 5 after. And this is our main protein source. So our body actually uses aminos to build, not protein. Aminos are a simple structure that the body uses to do its job of producing collagen and repairing tissue. So when people have an injury, it is the aminos in the body that help to repair that. And so 5 aminos is equivalent to 30 digestible grams of protein, and it's bioavailable in 23 minutes. So that means that your body can utilize it in 23 minutes after you take it because it goes right to the source. The second main product is called the Power Shake, and this is your micronutrients. So in Western medicine and in our society, we are a very macro-focused society. So how many macros am I getting? How many calories? But we miss the importance of micronutrients because it's micronutrients that nourish our cells. And our cells are what help with our tissue, and our tissue is what helps our body to function properly. So 1 serving of Power Shake is equivalent, 1 shake is equivalent to 4 to 6 superfood salads, and it's 97% of all of your fruits and veggies that you would need in a day. It's super alkalizing and super nourishing. And then the Biometic is our 3rd main product. It is clinically and scientifically proven to remove glyphosate from the gut when used consistently over a 7-week period. So when they did the clinical study, 70% of people had glyphosate removed in just 7 short weeks of taking 1 to 2 capsules a day. So Biomedic is both a prebiotic and a probiotic together. And that's important because the prebiotic supports the probiotic to do its job more efficiently. And Biomedic also helps to remove and reduce C-reactive protein in the body. And then the fourth main product is called Apothecary, and this is for deep sleep. So most of us are resting at night, but the majority of us are not sleeping in that REM sleep. And our deep sleep is where our body really starts to repair. It's where our liver does its job. It's where it detoxifies. It's where it rests and resets. And we really need that for our bodies to function properly. So this is an organic cherry tart juice, but it also, paired with the super amino, helps with natural collagen production. Because in regenerative health, what we share is that when you take things like collagen or melatonin for deep sleep, it sends the message to the receptors in your body that it doesn't need to make more. So we want to support the body to produce what it should be producing on its own with organic superfoods and herbs, which is what these 4 main products are. So our products, we have over 100 actually, but our 2 best selling and main protocols are the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is what I started with, and the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance. So the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation is what I just covered with 1 herb added, and that is a parasite cleanse. It's called the Super Cleanse R, and we all have parasites. Every person on this call and every person that you know has parasites. If you have gone camping, if you have eaten meat, walked outside without your shoes on, if you've hugged someone, you have parasites. You pick them up from touching surfaces. Kids get them from putting their hands in their mouth. I mean, they're everywhere. And in other countries, people do parasite cleanses at least twice a year, sometimes more. In the US, we really don't do that, but we do have parasites, and that's a lot of the disease that we see as well. Cancer and lupus and MS and Alzheimer's, dementia. Those things have their base in too many acids and a high parasite or pathogen load. So this is a very gentle parasite cleanse. It's just 10 days of the 30-day process and really supports your body to clean your colon and get rid of the parasites so that you have better food control and you have more control over your emotions, because parasites do quite the job on us when they are allowed to wreak havoc. And then the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance is my absolute favorite because it pairs in the cleansing aspect of the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is really a true reset from head to toe, with performance products. So we have things in this like Can't Beat This, which is a great antioxidant, a great coffee replacement, and it's filled with lots of apnogenic herbs. We have things for replenishing and nourishing the body after a workout, or really just for anyone who wants to get movement in their body. It doesn't have to be a strenuous workout. We all need to be deeply hydrated. And so these 2 are kind of the best of both worlds. So the reason that I think sharing one of our most valuable assets that we have here in Purium is because 66% of Americans are stressed about inflation. And the average American is only $400 away from a financial crisis. And ending human suffering includes financial stress. And so the 3 pillars of our company are planetary health, physical health, and financial health, because we believe that people should have solutions. They should have options. And so many people would love to feel better in their body. They would love to work on their health. They would love to be able to buy organic foods in the grocery store, or even buy a higher quality of foods, or to buy the superfoods that I'm mentioning tonight, but they're not able to because of their financial situation. And so the owners of our company have produced this model to allow people to partner with them as a solution, because you shouldn't have to choose between your health or having extra money. You can have both. And when I started this 2 years ago, I really was blown away at the generosity of our compensation plan, which I'll show you here in just a moment, because we give almost 50% of what we make away. We invest it back into the people that partner with us, which is really incredible. And we also we have an opportunity called the Purium Economic Empowerment Program, which is for people who really would love to partner with us, but aren't financially able. The owner of our company has designed this program really to say, we don't have any limitations. Whatever your situation is, we want to meet you where you are to be able to partner with us. And there are multiple entry levels into partnership with us. And it really just depends on where you are. So the person that invited you to this call tonight can really help you with assessing your situation. But I want to give you a brief overview just so you know what it looks like to partner with us. So brand partnering, it basically means that you get an affiliate link. And with that affiliate link, you get to share that with your friends and your family or people outside of that, to share this opportunity, to share the superfoods that most of our brand partners are using these superfoods every day and changing their own health. And so they want to share it with other people. So there are multiple options. We actually have 7.
A red line through both of them.
It says
At the
no.
bottom.
Okay.
And it's got a red line through both of them.
Just going to mute there. Okay, sorry. So the first point of entry is called the Core 4. And the Core 4 were those 4 main products that I mentioned at the beginning: the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation and the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance. Those are 3 of the options to be able to qualify for the business at no additional cost. When COVID happened in 2020, the owners of the company, Dave and Amy, said, we see people are suffering, people are having to leave the market, and so they're having to leave their jobs. If people want to work on their health, we will allow them to upgrade to brand partners at no additional cost. And so that option is available to you, and the range of investment is anywhere from $179 to $524. And within your first 3 months, you have the opportunity to make up to $2,500 in fast start bonuses. So you make your investment back and then some. I got those bonuses when I started, and many of the brand partners that joined me shortly after. So here's a brief peek at our compensation plan. So to the left, we have the opportunity to make the $2,500 in your first 3+ months. And those are made through bonuses. And we also have a matching bonus. So anybody that enrolls with you that gets a bonus, you get a matching bonus. And then our compensation plan is really anywhere from $1,000 a month to the salary of a brain surgeon and beyond. So the opportunity here is really unlimited, and you get to decide the rate that the pace that you want to move. You get to decide how much you want to make, and then there is unlimited support here to help you reach that goal. So at the consultant level is a $100 bonus. The person that enrolls you gets a matching $100 bonus. Director, $400 bonus, and the person that enrolled you a matching $400 bonus. Executive, Futurist, and Diamond are all $1,000 bonus. And that is which Futurist was a promo that we ran in 2022 that we're no longer doing, but the Executive and the Diamond Between the consultant, director, executive, and diamond is how you get to that $2,500 in Fast Start bonuses. And then the way that we support people, because for many people, they have never owned their own business. They haven't gotten into entrepreneurship, or maybe they've never been in a social sharing company. So we just meet people where they are, and we have amazing strategic duplicatable systems. There is no lack of support in our company. So our duplicatable systems are weekly support calls. So for my team personally, I have a weekly call. Almost every team does to support their team. We have weekly health and business opportunities like the one that you're attending right now, so that the people that you're talking to who are interested in leveling up their health or maybe partnering with you, they have an opportunity to come in and hear more about what we're doing. We also support our brand partners with the launch event. That's an opportunity to invite people that you know and care about to an event to hear more about what you're doing and how they can partner with you. Our customer retention, we have product information sheets, we send out newsletters, sometimes daily text messages, and we have corporate support from a very seasoned professional that's been in the field for over 25 years. And so our company is really well-rounded. We also hear very regularly, several times a week, from the owners of our company, their mission, and they really know so many of us by name. So this is a come along, let us link arms with you company, not a here is your new business, good luck, because we believe that we all rise together, and we rise together by supporting each other. So with that, I will stop my share. Do you have any questions that I can answer for you before we end this call and transition to our health opportunity? Okay. Was it the pink drink? Someone asked me. That's a great question. It was. So I'll stop the recording now, and we're going to transition this call to the health opportunity. If you were here for the business opportunity, please get back with the person that invited you for help with how to upgrade to partnership, or if you would like a personal call, they can get that set up as well. And thank you for joining me tonight.